Hello everybody, how's it going? This is Mr. Willy and I'm here to present the winners for the Willy's Challenge. I had this challenge up for 24 hours. You had to build a map on Montana, and afterwards I'd vote on or rank them depending on how well the map played, how well it adhered to the rules that I laid out and all that. So at number 3 we got a damn civilian, camp respawn, not respawn. And this map was actually quite a lot of fun. The only problem is you need to make sure that you play with a larger amount of people. We played with 4 people, and it was just way too small because you'd grab the hog there and you could pretty much dominate the map because there wasn't a lot of power weapons. There was a rocket launcher, which the gunner had. There's a sniper rifle, which we didn't find until later on in the map, and there's a grenade launcher, which didn't end up helping us very much because there's a lot of open areas, so they were able to, even if they got stuck, it was hard to get to the vehicle. So it's, problematic for small teams, but if you have a large group of members, it's going to be perfectly fine. And I like it for a lot of reasons. One, the lighting effect was kind of cool because it represents, in my eyes, that it's slowly becoming nighttime. It doesn't get too dark. I was playing on a computer monitor and I could see perfectly fine, so you don't have to worry about that. I also like the structures, the buildings that he used. They don't look like simple boxes with a hole in it. They actually look relatively nice. So I definitely like that aspect of it as well. Definitely make sure you have a teammate who knows what color he is. But the map is quite large in the sense that it uses almost all of Montana. Doesn't use the very tip of it. There is 2 vehicles on the map. We didn't realize this also until later in the game. It didn't help us all that much. But there is 2 of those. And at second place we have, there we go, took a little bit for it to show up, Seymour 1500, who, his map, I can never say it right. I always call it Darkove Export, but I don't think that's saying it correctly. This map's a lot of fun because it's a small map. It isn't meant for a large amount of people. It's also the only map that was submitted that used this side of Montana. All the other maps used the other side of Montana. So that was kind of a unique feature on it that I liked a lot. Also, it's really interesting because the special effect that he used isn't too annoying. It kind of adds a cool aspect to it. And the structures that he built on it, like he has these tents with a fireplace in front of it. He has that like crane looking thing with a rock with the spikes coming out of it, like the rebar kind of look. And he has only one structure that you can actually go inside, and that has the rocket launcher in it. So you can go in there and grab the rocket launcher, go out and blast away and have fun. The only problem I had with the map is that the rocket launcher is in this room and the sword is up there on that rock bridge. So you can grab the sword and the rocket launcher for the blue team relatively easily. The red team, unfortunately, doesn't have that many power weapons nearby. So you're pretty much running into a rocket launcher, and if you end up getting close enough, you have the sword fighting against you. So the red team is at a slight disadvantage. Hopefully he fixes that. I'm not sure, it's his map, so it's up to him. But that's the only thing that I had a problem with. Other than that, it was actually a lot of fun to play on. Willy's top pick, which is number 1, it's from Raisin 23, Area 23. This map is quite a bit of fun as well, which is why it's number 1, but it's also number 1 because it had the best flow to it. It has the 2 bases which you spawn in opposite of each other, so you're not really close to each other. There's different ways you can get to one another. There's a hallway in the structures that connect, so you don't have to even leave the structure. And there's also the open plain in the front. There's also vehicles on this one, but even with 2 versus 2, the vehicles weren't over demanding because of the fact that you can stay inside, so you don't have to worry about the warthog outside. Also, there's a good amount of power weapons, but not too much, and they're spread out very well. So you can grab the sniper rifle from up here. You can go out there and get the laser rifle, which is near those cylinder things. You can also grab the rocket launcher, which is in the rock in the middle. So they're all evenly spaced out from each other, and so you can easily run to one when the vehicle's out on a different half of the map, and it adds good balance there. So that's a feature that I really liked about the map. Another thing I really liked is the fact that, one, it uses crates. Obviously it's a man-made crate, but I haven't really seen maps use crates since Halo 3, because in Halo 3 you just got them. But in this one, he actually used bridges to make crate looking things and filled them up on something like that one and all that. So I really like that portion of the map as well. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the Willy's Challenge videos, and I hope you guys participate in the next Willy's Challenge. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off and let you view the rest of these maps. But before I do want to mention a few things. One, some of these maps have been updated since the challenge. And two, if the map is not on their file share, message them about it, because it's obviously their map. I can't do anything about that. But other than that, I shall see you all later. Adios. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the film. As always, subscribe above, comment below, and like, and go on my main channel to watch all of my other awesome videos. I shall see you all later. This is MrYourWilly signing off. Adios.